Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha for wisdomseekers.net for the week of November 8th to the 14th. And let's see what it has to say. The first card I pulled was Heal. And it's interesting. I don't know why, but we'll find out. So the first card I have is Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is standing in the limelight. Your voice is heard, and you're receiving the accolades for which you deserve. And then on top of it is a very strange card. It's the Hangman, and the Hangman is a major arcana. It's telling you patience. Be patient. See what happens. There's things happening behind the scenes we don't know about. And it also says if you're intuitive, allow yourself to be intuitive and find out. And what's behind is another major arcana. It's the Fool. And the Fool is one of my favorite cards because it's a new beginnings, new journey. Anything is possible on a new journey. So we're starting a new journey. We've already started the new journey, but we've got a hold on it. Don't ask me why, but that's how it's reading. And what's below us is another major arcana, that's three in a row, is Strength. And the Strength, again, is telling you to rise above your lower instincts, rise above that which is keeping you, which has kept you darker in the darker energies. So rising up, this is a good card. This is a card of strength. It takes a lot of energy to break out of old patterns. Okay. So what's coming in front of us? And I'm going to read two together, maybe three. Is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is creating balance within oneself. And when you create balance within yourself, then there's a ripple effect out and about around you. So each time we do something where we rise above our lower natures, where we create balance within ourselves, it creates a ripple effect out. Does it affect a lot of people? May not. And I am going to actually read the King of Wands as the future. King of Wands is an energy rather than a person, but it's a masculine energy, okay? Be aware that it's a masculine energy. It is, again, one of watching, one of being aware, not interfering, not yet, not until it's time. And so what's supporting this week, this is probably a support more than we realize, is the Death card. And what's happening? We're something within us. We're rising above that which has held us captive. It's dying. And so the Death card is our benefactor at this moment. It's working with us. Wow, a lot of major arcanas. This is a massive week because what covers it is the High Priestess. And that's where the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups where we are balanced. Where we're rising above that which we have been, takes us to the High Priestess. And the High Priestess sees things that other people cannot see. She sees things from a vantage point where she recognizes where people are at. She recognizes who can hear, who cannot hear. But she does not, like the King of Wands, she does not interfere. Not yet. Okay, and again, we have another major arcana, and it's the Justice. And this time I'm going to read it as the Justice card rather than the Lightworker card, because the Lightworker card and the Justice card are, in this case, the same thing. So towards the end of the week, we're going to see things work out for us more in a way that is more justice than we have seen before. And why do I say there's more justice than we've seen before? Because we got the Wish card. And the Wish card is the Nine of Cups. And so the Nine of Cups is being on cloud nine, being happy, being joyful. So towards the end of the week, we're going to move out of the patience card, which we've been in a patience area for many, many months, weeks, years, maybe. And so we're going to go into joy. The next card, another major arcana, is the Moon card. And the Moon card pulls up that which is hidden and expresses it. It shows people the light. And because that's the subconscious, right? The subconscious keeps things hidden until it's time to pull it up. And when it's time to pull it up, it will pull it up and shine light on it. Does it make it easy? In my opinion, working through the subconscious is very painful. But the last card, and again, it's major arcana. This is a pivotal week wherever you are in the world. This is a pivotal week. But the outcome is the moon, is the sun. And the sun is one of the highest spiritual cards you can get because it's a card of joy, pure joy. And joy, as I say over and over again, joy is if you're not in joy, if it's not a thumb of joy beneath the energies, no matter what the energies are, it's not spiritual. But as long as there's a thrum of joy, and in this case, I think it rises to the surface quite nicely. There is a lot of really good information coming out this week for us, for others, individually, micro to macro levels, spiritual to physical to spiritual levels, earth to higher dimension. There is a new energy coming, a new shift coming. So this week is one to heal, to allow ourselves to be more than we have been. And we also want to rest and reconsider. So take time not to be angry, not to be frustrated, not to be overjoyed, not to be underjoyed. Just allow yourself to be in the moment. Allow yourself to heal as you are. And now this is a good, big week for healing. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 12 cards. 8 out of 12 cards are major arcana. This is extremely important week. How you deal with it. Allow yourself to be in the moment. Allow yourself to heal in the energies as you go through it. I have never pulled that many major arcanas out of 12 card spread. Okay, so things are looking up. Things are improving. This is going to be with 8 major arcana. This is a huge week. Be patient. Look after yourself. Be careful.
Maria Herrera starts us off with, hello, Spirit Feather.
That must be Moon Feather.
Yeah, it says, hey, ladies, how are you? Just wondering if I will hear from Michael, or is the connection severed between us? So
I heard, yes, you're going to hear from him. But you know what? You went up a level because you're no longer Moon Feather. So it takes a little while for the energies to settle in, for you to start to resonate fully with Spirit Feather. It will take time for those outside of you to be able to resonate with you as well. It's a shock to their system to expect this energy and they get this energy. All right, so give it time. I got a yes. You're going to hear from him. Then you're going to have a conversation. And from that conversation, left or right, go forward or not, then it will depend on both of you at that point. I don't see it going one way or the other. I just see that you will have a conversation. It will be in depth. But I can tell you that Michael, at the level he's at, truly loves you. Does that mean you go forward? I did not say that. I can only tell you he truly loves you. Okay, good luck, Spirit Feather.
Chandra Walker asks, hello, good vibes to you both. Any messages from my grandmother, Edna? I miss her dearly, please and thank you. No capes.
No what?
No capes. From the Incredibles.
Oh.
the woman that makes the hero costumes. No capes.
Oh. Okay, I don't get it.
It's been a while since you watched The Incredibles.
That's true. So your grandmother's here, and she's delighted to see you. And she's suggesting that strongly that you look after your health. Right now, she's a little bit worried about your health. And I think it might be a little more your mental health than your physical health. Although it could be intertwined. But she does want you to look after yourself, okay? And pay attention. She's there around she's there and she's around you all the time. And she really would like you to become aware that she's there. Know that she's there for you at all times, okay? Okay,
Nice.
I'm done. Yeah.
Asta Bardua. Sorry, I butchered that.
She did. We'll forgive her, right?
Yeah, sure. Hello, can I get a spirit message for career, please?
Can you give me just the first part of it?
Her name?
Yeah.
Astha.
Astha?
Astha.
Okay. There's a little bit of a hiccup right now with your with the job circumstances, and it feels like what's occurring right now may occur for a little while. I mean, it's not going to change quickly. What you're going through at the moment, and don't give up. It will just take a little bit more time than you anticipate. That's at this point, that's all the energy that I've got.
Anas Sabah says hello.
Hi.
Tay asks, hello, I've been sick for a couple of weeks now and I'm not entirely sure what I have. Do you know why it's taking me so long to get better?
Ascension flu.
The best kind of flu.
Yeah. Isn't that joyful? And it just, there's a lot of people. You can talk to Moonfeather about that, actually. She will explain about, because she's been going through an ascension flu as well. But not Moonfeather, pardon me, Spirit Feather. It's going to take me a few days to catch up.
She still might get it wrong. Be warned.
Yes. but that's basically what I'm picking up. It's a spiritual, it's a spiritual energy for you, rather than and that's why it comes, why it's so long. Okay. And it is not comfortable, of course.
Maria Herrera asks, hi, a message for my son in regards to his school. Thank you.
I still think you should consider seriously homeschooling him. I think the boy is very sensitive and very he will always have a hard time. He will always have a hard time in his age category until he's a little older, like 25, 30, to deal with people who are not necessarily of like mind. But his guides are telling him to stick it out, do the best he can, get the best grades he can, because in the future it's going to make a difference. Right now it's frustrating and irritating, but in the future he will be pleased that he stuck it out. He will be pleased that he's got the grades, good grades, because it will make a difference in his future. Okay.
SLSL asks, hello ladies, what's my husband like? Let's tap into the future.
Well, I wouldn't tap into the future right now. The future's is in chaos right now. We are in a time when we're moving into a new future. So it's like going into an ocean from a river. And the river goes into the water, into the big body of water, and it goes swirl, and it goes down, and it picks up dirt, and it whirls around, and it's chaos right now. So for me to choose to read your future right now is potential to read a future that, for lack of a better word, is the archaic form. We want to move forward a little bit longer. And next, after the 14th, if astrology is to believe, things are going to settle down a little bit more, and you can ask that question next week. And you'll probably be more accurate.
Also, disclaimer, what we get for you today or even next week doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be
It's not written. It's not written.
In the future. Your personality changes, their personality changes, what you desire changes, and what's attracted to you changes.
Mm-hmm.
The more you live, the more change you become.
And the truth is, the more you become, the better the person you attract.
Ines Sabah asks, what's coming towards me, please?
Ines?
Mm-hmm. INASSBAA.
Okay. Believe it or not, it's something fun. Whether it's long-term or not, I'm actually not getting long-term, short-term, but it's something fun coming towards you. So I think it's a bit of a vacation. So take it, enjoy it, run with it, play with it, because we all need a bit of a vacation. We need a little bit of a change right now from all that we've been going through. So I would recommend highly that you just enjoy what's coming your way, because it looks like it's fun, but don't trust it. I mean, sometimes fun is not necessarily it's not necessarily a lifetime thing. Fun, you know what I mean? Okay.
It jumped on me.
Okay.
Jennifer Schwab asks, hello, hope you are having a wonderful day. My daughter Haley, who's pregnant, has been sick, along with Tyler and I. Her eating and energy was low. Do you feel the baby handling it well and doing okay?
Let me see. Baby's a little annoyed because this baby likes to move. And I think your daughter hasn't been moving quite as much. And when she does, she gets kind of nauseous. So the baby likes it when she walks. Baby likes it when she moves. But food-wise and things like that, she's okay. The baby's okay.
Vidya Maharaj asks, hello, ladies. Keep safe. Asking about getting a job this week.
It's very strong potential, like 85% that you will get a job this week. And I'd like to say 100%, but truly only a fool is 100%. Is 100% sure.
Just real quick, Blossom Light, we appreciate you trying to help answer questions, but please don't. As Champagne C, who is a moderator in our chat, has asked you, let Eliz-sha, the reader, answer the questions. Thank you. Okay, where are we? Miriam M asks, hi, any positive changes coming my way?
I get a yes. Not this week, maybe, but it's coming. It's really soon. It's like there's it's like you open the door and there's a big light all of a sudden, and it comes quickly, and it's unexpected. And your first reaction is joy. And I'm going to warn you, your second reaction is, oh God, can I handle it? So breathe, clamp your feet down to the ground, know you've got this, and walk forward into it. Be confident.
Mama B asks, how does Michael feel about me calling him out for cheating on me?
Little shocked, little not unsure of how to take the situation, but not angry.
Easter eggs.
It's Jelly Bean. You can see her in the corner. It's my other daughter's outside. She wants to be outside with. Well, there's both of them. Yeah.
Easter eggs.
But they know they're supposed to be upstairs having a nap. But no, he's just a little shocked. But he's not upset. He's not angry. He just think he's just. But he is actually thinking about it. Okay, so it's whatever's happening, it's not a ending. It might actually be a beginning of some description.
Naomi C asks, my friend MP is here with me and is listening and would like to know if his relationship with his new girlfriend is going to last. He says to tell you thank you.
So you're asked a question you know the answer to, and I'm really sorry that you're right. The potential of it lasting is not as strong as it should be. Having said that, if you can get past this one barrier that is coming up, it has a potential, but I have a feeling the girl is not completely honest with you.
Caitlin R asks, is the Lieberman that I'm dating regret being unfaithful to me? Thank you. Why are you still dating him? Sorry, but be better to yourself.
Treat yourself better. Okay, I will tell you, this is something I see over and over again. Yes, he does feel bad, but it's he got away with it. You forgave him. He came. You brought him back in. He will do it again. He does feel bad. It's like an abuser that beat you up, and then they apologize and say, "I'll never do it again," but they do it again. So I have to agree with my daughter. Think very strongly. Is this what you want for your life, or do you deserve more?
She said it nicer than I did. This is why I'm not in front of the camera.
But you do deserve more. And if he's a Libra man and he treats you like that, really,
okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay for anyone.
Yeah. So think very strongly before you. And I know women, they're pretty dumb. I'm dumb. I've been there, done that, got so many T-shirts. But when the ultimate comes, I would have been better to walk away before, not after.
Sharon Stone asks, I plan on moving to South Dakota alone. Will it be good for me in terms of anxiety levels?
Well, your anxiety levels will be extremely heavy when you move to begin with, but it will be really good for you ultimately.
Upside, they legalized recreational marijuana. Was it them? Maybe. One of the Dakotas.
Yeah. Some places they legalized everything.
Yeah, Oregon, cocaine and heroin are no longer criminalized.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're legal.
But I mean, if they take them and use them as a let's help.
Yeah.
Then it works.
Psychedelics.
Yeah.
I think Washington and another place legalized and decriminalized psychedelics. Anyhow. Blossom Light.
I think it was, sorry.
That's okay. I just thought you were done.
Yeah, no, I was. And then I thought about it. It's not going to be an easy move. It will probably be very difficult for you. But it feels like it's a good move.
Blossom Light, and I'm going to rephrase their question a little bit, wants to know, is the friendship between N and D N and D, there we go, going to mend or?
No. It might, but it's going to take so long that the immediate answer is no.
Easter dogs.
Why are you calling them Easter dogs?
Because, like, in the corner, if you're not really paying attention, you can't really notice them.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, at the beginning of, while you were doing the breeding, Tali was looking outside and then looking up by the camera, and I was like, oh, if people notice this, that's going to be, like, pointing it out at this time code, pups.
Jelly.
Colors, come on.
Say hi.
Go say hi. Go be streamed out. No? Yasmin J asks, how is IN feeling about me? We recently started hanging out lately.
He's very shy, but he really likes you. Don't rush it. Let it, because he is shy. Don't rush it. But I think he feels more for you than just hanging out, if that makes sense. But again, don't rush it. Let him build up. But don't take too long either, because then it becomes it's too comfortable. So be good with him, but at the same time, make him work a little bit. Don't give him anything for free. Make him work for everything. Men appreciate something that has value. They want the woman they're with to be valuable. If you give everything to them, which means jumping up and getting pop, it's not what you want. Make him get up and get women. I don't know what it is. Women like bad boys, men like biatches. So be just a tiny bit of a biatch. Make him work for it. Don't jump up and get him his pop. Don't be the first one to don't be the first one to say, okay, I'll do it for you. Make him do some for you too. But do it in a good humored way, if that helps. Okay?
Spirit Feather says, yes, my spiritual team told me it will take a while for Spirit Feather to set in with me. So that makes total sense that it would take time for people around me to adjust to as well. Thank you.
Yep.
Alicia Brown.
Life is not easy.
Alyssa Brown asks, do you see me moving anytime in the next year?
I got a yes for that. And I think it's going to be something that I see you being extremely excited about, something happy. It's a happy move. It's like you're moving forward into something that you never thought would be yours. Never thought that you would come for you. That kind of excitement. And I'm not necessarily talking about a man. It actually seems to be more of a life event and something that you never thought would happen to you, and it's kind of fun. Okay.
Juan Pineda asks, is Mike being serious about committing indefinitely due to us not meeting face to face?
Okay, I got a yes on that. I think he is very serious about it. But don't say no. But be very patient until you actually do meet face to face. But yeah, he does seem to be very serious. But you want to know him also in the physical before you accept that commitment.
Warrior Heart Goddess asks, do I have any spiritual gifts? Yes.
Of course you do.
Everybody does.
Yeah, and we come in with a specific reason quite often, especially if you've got the name like Warrior Heart Goddess. If you chose that name, of course there's a you have it, and it's in your name. Look at in your name. You're a warrior. You're probably a spiritual warrior, which means you get to be the first one in, and you do the heavy duty lifting, and you're basically you're a warrior, and you're a workhorse. You do the heavy lifting, and then people come along behind you and take all the credit. And think they've done really great, but that's but the truth is, you're the only one that has to know that it's you that actually did the work. Okay, so yeah, you've got some you break energy, you break archaic forms of energy. And that's a pretty hard job, and it's not one of the pretty jobs, but it's really needed.
Champagne C asks, hey Alicia and Elle, can we see if Angel is still coming today to visit, please and thank you?
He's scared, very, very scared. He's trying to find every reason in the book not to come. I think he will come very last moment. But he is definitely procrastinating. And I may be wrong. I mean, his procrastination may win out.
Tajmika Maharaj asks, "Hi, beautiful Elisha. Hope you are well. Please, can you tell me about my future love life? More specifically, does it have, I'm going to butcher this name, Uvier?
Uvier, is it H?
Yuveer.
Oh, so it's like Javier, but
I'm assuming so.
Okay, in your future?
Yeah.
I wouldn't pin all my hopes on that one, actually. I think there's somebody or something coming, not something, somebody coming that will actually be a little bit more what you, in long term, you'd be happier. Let's put it that way. Okay. So, I mean, there's a small potential, like 25% potential, that it'll be UVR. But I think there's somebody else coming behind him that would be a better choice, happier choice, long term. As I said, we women, we like bad boys, but they're not the kind of person you want to spend a lifetime with. Okay? And yes, I hear you. He is in your mind perfect. In reality, I don't think he's quite as perfect as you hope.
Just real quick, because I brought it up earlier, Blossom Light kind of confirmed what you were saying, or you confirmed what they said. They had similar, they picked up similar information.
Well, it's very nice.
Yes.
Except that Blossom Light,
this is a business we're trying to build. We appreciate the help, like we said earlier.
And if we knew you, I mean, like Patricia Scowen will come on and she will confirm things for me. But we know her. We've known her for a while.
Yeah.
And it's once we know you,
it's a totally different ballgame. And again, it's more so. We'd like to put in our 2 cents beforehand. And if you have more to add, please feel free.
And truthfully, if you're trying to build a clientele, YouTube is free.
Yeah. Takes a bit, but it's a good place to start and a good way to practice.
Yeah.
Also, you're welcome to join our Facebook group.
And talk to me directly.
Yeah. So
you can talk to me. My name is Eliz-sha Keating. I have a black panther in front of a moon if you want to talk to me.
Yeah. Anyhow, we appreciate it and we thank you and we wish you luck in the future.
We do. I mean, we're also for supporting people. I mean, like Moon Feather, she's one of my readers. Spirit Feather is one of my readers. We have to change her name. And when she wants to jump in and talk, I'm all for it because we are very supportive that way. Okay.
Inas Sabah says, "Thank you so much." Tay says, "Thank you. I guess that makes sense, though. The only thing I'm dealing with right now is a sore throat. My breathing gets ragged sometimes, and sometimes breathing makes me cough." You're here.
I have the same problem. It is definitely ascension.
I hope it goes away soon. I can't
me too.
take deep breaths either.
Try the 4-way breathing. You breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4.
Also, try not to laugh in certain ways. That also causes coughing fits.
Yeah, well, that's L.
All right. Diane Main asks, "Hello, ladies," or says, "So happy to catch you on." Mary.
Yeah, totally forgot about yesterday. I had somebody ran into my car, and I had somebody come up and clean the scrape off, and we ended up talking for hours, and I totally forgot about today. About yesterday. That's why we're on today, and I thought, well, maybe we catch different people in that way.
And we have.
Yeah, because a lot of people I don't recognize.
Yeah. Miriam M says thank you. Camille Harrison asks,
Hi,
"I'm
Camille.
here for any messages for me."
So your guides are being a bit, what's the word? Tongue-in-cheek. And I think they're alluding to the last part of the last conversation we had. And basically they're saying you don't always have to know everything that happens. And that it does feel like that's a joke. I mean, it feels like they're making a joke about it, but they're happy. And what they're saying is things are going to work out for you, and they're very pleased with what's happening right now with you and your family. So enjoy this peace at the moment, and do whatever you need. Do whatever you deem necessary to protect that which is yours. That's a bit carte blanche, isn't it? You lost the place, right?
A little bit. Champagne C says, "I'm so glad I'm not in a relationship. Ugh, I just can't." I feel like that sentiment is going around.
I think most people are feeling that right now.
I don't know how many people who are married that are my age have said, "Don't get married ever." And this is not just mom telling me this. It's a whole lot of just no, don't do it. Diane Main asks, "Can you pull a card for me?"
Hey, Diane, long time.
She just said hello.
Oh, but it's been a long time since we talked. Said hello.
Yeah, like 3 people ago.
Yeah, I know, but I missed it. Oh, right. Oh, cool. So the first card I picked was the Ace of Wands, which is a lot of support, a lot of transmutation, changing, shifting energy. Things are going to, the Princess of Pentacles, you're going to be surrounded by joy and beauty. And I think this is slightly different. This one is the Knight of Pentacles. I think somebody's coming into your life who's from the heart good, who's from the heart cares for you deeply. So there's 2 parts to the energy, the transmutation. Things are going to work out better than you think. And somebody's coming in. Good luck.
Jennifer Schwab says, "Thank you so much. Haley did notice before she got sick, she was able to walk more for exercise and wanted to do more. We felt the baby's energy was strong and pushing her, so funny you felt it as well."
Baby's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Just know that. It's going to run the whole family.
Vidya Mahaj says, great, thank you. Champagne C laughed at Biatch, laugh my ass off. So funny, Elisha. Jenny Jones asks, hello, ladies. Do you see anything good coming my way? I just can't seem to get out of hermit mode. Welcome, hermit mode. Jenny Jones.
Jenny. Okay.
Welcome to 2020, yo.
Yeah.
We're all hermits, whether we want to be or not.
So I do think that something is coming your way. I think it's actually coming by the end, not this week. Stay in hermit mode this week. Look after yourself as much as possible this week. But it's almost like I see your shell cracking, and your first reaction is, ooh, no. Go with it. Walk with the flow. I see a lot of light opening for many people coming, and I can't tell you precisely how soon. Not this week. That I can say. But the light seems to be breaking and shining. It seems to be, I don't know how to explain it. It's like light is starting to come into the into the earth, and it's something is cracking it wide open, and it's happening on an individual. It's happening on an individual basis, and it's happening worldwide. Okay, good luck. That should be interesting.
At least the dogs are entertaining.
Yeah.
Yasmin Fox asks, what does Z think about me? Thank you.
Z. Scared of you. You occupy a fair amount of his thinking, about 45% of his thinking. But when it's like he's looking over his shoulder at you and not sure whether he should run and hide or stand his ground. So I suspect it will depend on whether his fear rules or not. If he takes time to get to know you, I doubt that he'll always have respect, but he's afraid. Good luck.
Warrior Heart Goddess says, LOL, so true, thank you.
Not fun, is it?
Krista Charlton says, thank you, ladies, for your beautiful gifts and time given.
Thank you.
Donna Thomas asks, do you see my oldest daughter getting married in the next few years?
I see her moving into her power and being a powerful individual on her own right. Whether that includes marriage or not, I think is moot. The fact is she's moving into and is donning the mantle of probably matron energy. It would be nice for her to get married because that's the mindset we have, but I think she's moving beyond that mindset, and it will be a choice. Do I want to or do I not want to? Is this the best thing for me, or is it being single the best thing for me? It will be her choice, not a societal choice, because she is indeed moving into her power.
Camille Harris sends laughing faces.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Krista Charlton asks, please, could I ask if the truth will come to light soon on my son's case? Thank you.
It will. But at the same time, it's almost like something gray grabs it and pulls, trying to cover up the truth. And this time, what you do is you stand firm and you let your own energy absorb the light and shoot out. And you have to, it's you. I don't know why it's not your son. You stand firm. You don't have to go to talk to anybody or anything. You believe that it's going to be fine. You send out the energy to push that gray back. And I do believe you have that at least 50% of the truth will come out, which will lead other people to wonder about the rest. And it's not a clear win, but it's not a lose either. It's not a victory for anybody. But there's enough energy in there to make a mitigating circumstance. And at this point, that's what you want, to get out of that energy.
Diane Main says, it's Dennis. Thank you that the guides knew my question. I missed you. I am sad about Trump, but I pray God will prevail.
Well, it's not over till it's over.
It's not over until the
And honest to God, as much as the newspapers think they're God, they cannot say that Biden is the winner.
President, yeah.
They can't. It has to be done by the Electoral College. The Electoral College has not spoken. It's not done. And that's the truth. That's not an opinion.
Yeah. Just let's keep hoping for the best, y'all.
Y'all.
We talk to too many
people from Louisiana. And that's not an opinion. So don't come back and tell us that we're wrong or right or this or anything. That's the law. It's the United States law.
Mm-hmm. Jenny Jones says, thank you so much. Jennifer Schwab says, good, and God will prevail. Have a wonderful day.
Let's hope so.
God bless. Soto. You guys are getting bratty.
And they won't even come say hi.
Well, the
that bump you heard was my dog running into the window. He's a bit of a klutz.
Yeah, so the one closest to Mom.
You can't see anything anymore.
No, yeah. They're both hidden. Shush! Let us do our work, yeah. This one. You
can't see him anyhow. No. He's a klutz. He's a dodo.
He is a dodo. The one that's left.
You still can't see anything.
You still can't see anything. But the one that's left here.
Is our little girl dog.
Is our little girl. Jelly Bean. The one that doesn't like being on camera.
Yeah.
Until someone's outside. Donna Thomas. Nope, sorry. Soto asks, how do you see me? More importantly, am I on the right path?
Razor's edge, huh? So your personality is a little bit take a chance kind of personality. And you kind of, when I see you walking the razor's edge, it's like you put one foot down, you put the other one up, you're a little out of balance, and you sort of giggle a little bit, put the other foot down. You seem to stay on the razor's edge, but you kind of off balance a lot. And that's because of your personality. That's not because you're off the road, off the path. It's not a bad situation. You tempt the gods a little bit, and there's times you're going to get pushed. So let's see if you've learned this lesson. But as a general rule, I would say that your card would be the card of the Fool, where everything and anything is possible, but you don't know yet what you're doing. It's you have what I would call a supreme confidence that you can do whatever you want and get away with it. And that was not an accident. Do whatever you want and get away with it. You can, but one of these days you're going to be asked to focus and put your energy into something specific. And until you find what that specific is, you're going to keep on doing that kind of awkward dance back and forth, but you learn a lot doing it. So I can't say it's a bad choice because you keep one foot always on the razor's edge, but you do tempt the fates. Good luck.
Donna Thomas says, thank you so much. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you both for your time and energy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Namaste.
Namaste.
Krista Charlton says, you read the energy so right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I enjoy reading them right, and I get better as I get older because I work at it. It's something I work at constantly. And people like Tay who can't breathe and everything, and there's probably a lot of you have lower back pain and along the spine, along the hip joints and things like that. Breathing is an effort. That's because you're on the leading edge and our bodies haven't adjusted yet to that new energy. So our bodies are switching from a carbon base to a crystalline base. It will not happen overnight, but it's only one molecule difference. Hence, breathing is sometimes just unbearably hard.
Lisa MacArthur says, love from Montana.
Hi, good luck down there.
Jennifer Schwab says, the doggies are so adorable. They're bratty.
They're very spoiled.
Especially Tully, because he is our rescue/stress case.
He's our stress case up the yin yang.
Until last night, he wouldn't let me go to sleep before like 3 o'clock in the morning because his stomach hurt from eating way too much. Which
is our fault that we fed him. But it's really hard to tell when he's really hungry, and when he's just saying,
"I'll eat."
I'll eat. And sometimes he'll eat because his little sister Lily, the little gold dog, will come and eat, and he says, "Well, she can't eat without. I've got to eat that first."
Yeah, he's very not aggressive with food, passive aggressive when it comes to.
What's very funny with the other dogs who are eating, he'll walk up beside them and just stand there regally, and he's intimidating, and so we're always yelling at him, "Get away from there! Get away!"
Well, it's funny. Before we got Lily, he would, and when between the ages of 9 months to maybe 2.5 years old, Tully would go through spurts of not manhandling Jess when it came to food,
but he'd say nasty things to her
about food, so she would not eat. To the point that we had to move her food bowl to the the bottom landing of our stairs.
So Tully couldn't see them.
So Tully couldn't see that she was eating.
He got better, but he is.
He's a butt.
He's a butthead. But we love him.
He makes us laugh.
He does. He'll fall upstairs.
He'll fall downstairs.
That too. When we're on the stairs and he's coming, make sure he goes ahead of us because he has a tendency to trip. And we don't want to trip. We want to be in his line of fall.
Yeah. Well, when I broke my ankle, all of the dogs were sleeping with my sister upstairs. And they were with my sister as my mom's going, "Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? Do you
you hear that kind of that particular swear word at that particular level of pain. Yeah, no.
Yeah. It wasn't until later that she told me she thought that one of the dogs was in the way and was at fault.
But they did come all and help her.
Yeah, after a bit of yelling. But yeah, no, that was all me. Lisa MacArthur asks, do you see my financial situation improving?
I'm happy to say not this year, but it is going to. I don't know, 2021, I do think 2021 may be a lighter year and things are going to improve. And and I don't see it happening, bam, but I do see it happening. And then one day you turn around and go, oh, hey, I can afford that. That's really cool. And it's an extra.
Brenda Malika. I'm just going to stick with Brenda. I feel so bad at butchering last names. Asks, hello, beautiful ladies. Any messages from my guides?
And there's, maybe it's the reading I did this, but they're saying take this week off. I mean, don't push. Don't just go through it. Do what you need to do. And this week, sort of fortify yourself, fortify your energy. Don't do extras. If you don't want to do it, don't do it unless it's an absolute necessity, is basically what I'm saying. Because after that, things are going to shift and change. There is a huge light opening coming. And it's going to, as I said, it's going to affect everybody in the microcosm and the macrocosm. So good luck. I have not seen that before today, but it is coming. There is a break in the energy, and it's literally a break in the energy. It's like I see cracks happening everywhere and light pouring in. Good luck.
Kayanat Bokari asks, hello, ladies, or hey, ladies. May I ask how I should approach my relationship with Chev? We're now in lockdown, so we see each other less, both females.
Well, Skype. I would do the face-to-face with Skype. Oh, there's my jelly bean.
There's the jelly bean. Nope.
Hey, Jessas.
She
come say hi.
She gets a lot of, that's the dog. She looks like the dog from the Little Rascals because of the black eye she has.
Yeah, she did. She is the dog. She is like that. She is one of the kindest, sweetest little creatures you've ever run across.
Unlike Tully, if you are hurt or sad or something, she'll come up and give you the sweetest hug with kisses and nips.
Yeah,
Love nips.
She does nip, and sometimes
you have
nose, red noses,
the cheeks, the chin, the ears,
but
just wherever she can reach.
Give me the name again.
Kayanat.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot. I told Jelly Bean took it right out of my mind.
Sorry. How do I approach my relationship with Chev?
Okay. I would do face to face with her. I feel that she's very interested in continuing the relationship. She wants more. She wants to get to know you. And I'm going to tell you to do something that I've never told anybody to do. You can maybe do a little bit of sexting. I think that's the right word. Yeah. I've never told anybody to do that sort of thing.
She really doesn't. When she said it, I was like, wait, are you sure you're saying the right word? Do you mean something else?
But she wants to get to know you, but she wants to be titillated at the same time. And that is a word, yes.
Yes, it is a word. Just, I have, I'm in the gutter, guys.
Shut up, dear. Let's move on.
Diane says that she has donated a super chat on PayPal, but through our website.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Soto, and I'm just going to stick with the one Soto. Makes it easier and less counting. Says, LOL, you are very much, oh my god, I was having problems with my internet connection. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Namaste.
Kayanat, and I apologize for continuously butchering your name. Says, yeah, totally get it. Nothing weird, but that I agree. Thank you. And with that, we can end it after 64 minutes.
We will try to be on time on Friday. Yeah. Like I said, this guy came up and we talked for hours, and he's a very interesting man. Very interesting. I was really dumb. I was like, it's plus 3 degrees centigrade outside, right? We're in Canada, we're centigrade. So that's like 3 degrees above zero. I'm out in my slippers. I cannot walk for the rest of the day. My joints are aching. I said, don't ever let me do that again. But yeah, it was very interesting. He's a very interesting gentleman, and it was something that needed to be done. And by the time I remembered, it was 3:00 in the afternoon. We will try and be on time next Friday. If not, and I'm going to try and get Spirit Feather to come on and do a interactive, maybe not Moon Feather, but next Thursday, Moon Feather will have an interactive on Wisdom Seekers Facebook page.
The link is in the description below, so feel free to join us there.
And as soon as Elizabeth has Wi-Fi again after Hurricane Laura, she still hasn't got Wi-Fi. We will be on probably every Monday, and she will answer questions. She is getting into numerology, and she already scolded me because she did my numerology. She says I got a 3 for being organization, and she says I got a little personal about that because Elizabeth is very organized, and I'm not. And if you saw my workspace, you'd understand. And so I kind of laughed and says, yeah, I guess you're never going to get me organized. She says, yeah, I think we're never going to get you organized. But we will have her on. And I want to get Maria to come onto a YouTube. And I'm not sure when she can do it. But she's been moving and everything. And I wanted to wait until she was settled and get her to do an interactive on YouTube live. There'll be a Zoom YouTube, but she's so good. She's amazing. All my readers are all the people who work on my Wisdom Seekers are amazing. No, I have no duds at all. When you want to answer, you're probably going to get the correct one from any one of us. And Moon Feather, Spirit Feather, she's extremely good with physical health. And she can do a reading for you that will help you go to the doctor and ask good questions. And she can give you also energetic support. Mm-hmm. And she is amazing. And with my daughter says she's amazing. She's amazing because my daughter doesn't give kudos to anybody.
I really don't. I'm more likely to deflate your ego than bolster your ego.
Yeah, and she thinks Spirit Feather is amazing, and I think Spirit Feather is amazing too. Nicola, on the other hand, she's a master at her craft. She doesn't do healings per se. She facilitates, but she's working more on a world. But really, you want something done, I recommend her as well. Maybe more for a spiritual shift. Her work is extremely good. It's different from Spirit Feathers. Spirit Feather does a lot of spiritual energy as well. So it's kind of a crossover, but we can get both of them to work together. Yeah, it'll knock your socks off. That's it. That's all, folks.
All right. 2 things real quick because we talked so long, more people joined. What else is new, y'all? B. Erla says,
Hey, B.
Hi, Elisha and Elle. I've missed you both.
Miss you too.
And Lily Dulo asks, hello, ladies.
You should be in bed, Lily.
Yes, you should. How are you both today? Any messages from my angels regarding relationship/love life? Thank you a lot.
So as soon as you ask any messages from your angels, I saw them sitting there going clap, 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 which I don't know if that's something from your cultural, but in my culture, it means they're really proud of you, that things are going well. You're making wise decisions. They're saying that you're just about ready to move into a place of more responsibility. And yes, this is not what you asked. Love life, though. There is somebody there that really loves you, but is tentative about talking to you. They're shy, and they're not sure what's happening with you. So they're standing back, watching. They're aware of you. They're interested, very interested. They would be supportive, and they'd be supportive, and it's more beneficial to you. Okay, Erla.
Yeah. How are you doing? Because Ian also would like a reading. Real quick.
Ian H. What does he doesn't ask anything though.
No, they ask if they can get a reading.
Yeah, I know, but
So how are you feeling? Can we say yes to both B and
sure,
Ian?
why not?
All right.
So let me do Ian first.
If their question comes in.
I think can I get a reading
Yeah, that's
okay.
yes. We get your question in soon. So
because it's a 1 minute sort of reading. A specific question is easier than a general.
So B. Erla asks if I can sneak in a question. How did Professor K think about the audition I did in September? I sent him an email afterwards, but he never replied. Thank you so much.
I got that he really was impressed, but there's so much going on that he hasn't come back to you, right? Seriously thinking about you. You're in the contention, if that makes sense. You're actually there's the pile, and your application is here. There's a few others there as well. Potential is very strong. And even he sees ways. The professor sees ways that he could benefit you. Okay.
Ian asks, thanks. Will I get the job abroad that I asked for?
So one question, Ian.
Yeah.
You can come back next week. You're more than welcome to. Very, very strong potential. Hello, Jelly Bean. Jess.
Good job.
Look this way. Come on, sweetie.
Go say hi.
No.
Go say hi. Don't be a silly one.
Yeah, there's a really, really strong potential you're going to get the job. And I'm never going to tell you 100% yes, you're going to get a job, because there's always free will and there's always things that can happen that I don't foresee. At this point, you are the one most likely to get that position overseas. Having said that, there is a little bit of danger that goes with that particular job, a physical danger. So if you don't know how to protect yourself, take a course in martial arts, maybe take a course on using a gun. And yeah, I would be very, I think that taking a course might be to your benefit. And so I will answer the second part of your question. You get the job overseas, you're not going to have time for a relationship. Not until you settle into the new job. And what is the potential then will have shifted, and you will have to figure that out. But it's in the future, and it's open to shifting and changing. Do learn how to look after yourself, maybe even learning how to drop and roll kind of thing, but do take some courses.
I did receive the rejection letter already, sadly. I just wanted to know how he thought about me / the audition.
Oh, I'm really sorry, because he really thought that he could help you.
He still might.
Yeah, I think he might. I think I'd write to him and ask him for some information.
Yeah.
And because he did see where he could it have, if it helped you. And if you continue to show interest even after you've been rejected, there might be that he will find that one of his students he changes his mind on.
She adds, ha 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 ha, and see if I have better luck next year. But thanks a lot, Eliz-sha and Elle. Of course.
Yeah, no, but he did see a benefit. He could see a benefit in teaching you. So force him to teach you.
Yeah.
Reach out to him and say, "Can you give me some
tips? How can I improve? Where can I improve?"
Yeah, and pay attention to the people who did win. What did they wear? Because I have a feeling that was very important.
Ian said thank you. And Kola Amu wants to know if you're up to it.
I think
it will be our last question.
Yeah, because I'm getting a little bushed.
Yeah. Asks, do you see me finding true love within the next 3 months?
In 3 months, no. It's finding true love. It's not an overnight thing. You get attracted physically, mentally. 3 months just tells you if this person will be good or not. But I see you meeting a few people. Don't fall for any of them. Okay? I mean, it's easy to fall for a guy because being in love is fun. But being in love that lasts a lifetime is that's different. That's a different thing altogether. So next 3 months, no, not yet.
3 months is usually I'm going to start to slowly relax around you.
Yeah, it's when in 3 months is when they start to pass gas with you, and that's when you get to know the real person.
Not wake up extra early to put makeup on and go, I'm always this pretty when I wake up.
I wake up with my eyes naturally done. But it is when it's the phase when you stop being. It takes 3 months to stop being artificial and become who you really are, and that's when you want to know. That's when you begin to know whether it's true love or not.
And it's about the 6 month arc. I could be wrong about the time because time is a thing. That you really get to know the flaws.
Yeah.
Of
but it's
one
like
another.
13 months actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
You
know,
don't want to marry
the more-
anybody before you've been together for 13 months.
Yeah.
Hello, Jelly Bean.
So B. Earless says, yes, that resonates a lot, Elisha. Rats.
They really
You're all
are brats.
Freedom! Yes, that resonates a lot, Elisha. I'm still going to attend the online classes he holds weekly.
Good.
And he'll see we'll see what we can figure out. Thank you again so very much.
So you basically didn't reach his level, his criteria by a thin margin. So next year you'll be better.
Yeah, you both lovely people. Heart.
You don't know us. No, really, you don't know us.
Yeah.
We're not lovely at all.
Not even a little bit. Mind you, if we're not teasing you, we don't like you.
No,
So,
we don't tease you. You're just really not part of our social
friend group. But that's basically kind of what it amounts to. We're friendly. If we're not teasing or
See, look at my Buddha.
bratty. I'm sorry, Seven Oceans guys.
We can do him because
Yeah?
he's a
Okay.
friend. He's sort of become a
Any
friend.
messages for me? Thanks.
And then it's
Then
enough.
we'll-
That's because I know
we're
you,
done.
Seven Oceans. Only because I know you.
Then we're done. It's been over an hour, y'all.
It's an hour and 21 minutes.
It's now 81 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Seven Ocean Sky. Interesting.
This is what we get for doing it on Saturday.
Yeah. Something's coming your way. It's going to start small. It's going to build and build and build until it's kind of powerful. But it's going to build. It's not going to build like it's going to build slowly. And you're probably already in the process of building, but you're at a place where you should notice it and go, that's an anomaly. And I pronounced that wrong. Anomaly. And that means that pay attention to it, because this is something that's going to create an opening and change in your life. And if you haven't been on, I have been getting a lot of cracks in the fabric of the energy. And I believe this is part of what's happening for you. The fabric is cracking, and it's not necessarily it's not a smooth crack. It's a very jagged crack. Everyone has been very, very, very jagged cracks, which means it's not a smooth opening, but there's light streaming through. And that means there's going to be probably a bit of hell on earth for a little while. And after the hell on earth, the energy is when it's the light that's coming in. There's no stopping it, and that's the same. That's the same for you. There is something that you are going to be asked to do, that you are learning how to do now, so that when it's time for you to do it, you'll be really good at it. And I know that sounds really strange. Good luck.
Cole Hamu says, thank you very much. LOL, you two are funny. Thank you.
I think I'm funny. It's one of my downfalls. I think I'm hilarious.
I've been single for 12 years.
Single is not the worst place to be.
Nah.
I've been single since 97. Yeah. I was not old when I was in 97 either.
No, you were just a mom of 3.
I was just a mom of 3, and I was more worried because I had daughters. I was more worried about getting into a relationship
with the wrong type of person
than I was wanting to have a relationship.
Cole adds, I have met a few guys, but I haven't come across a good guy.
You know what? And it works for men, it works for women. You got to kiss a lot of toes before the prince comes. And that's just the way it is.
And for some people, it could be your best friend.
And it could be just somebody you're not looking at if those eyes, and then one day, oh, yeah, he's right there.
Mm-hmm. B. Erla laughs and says, nice, happy laughing Buddha, Eliz-sha.
Yeah.
Cole says,
Actually, let me see. Cole says what?
Wow.
And you see, my friends look at it. You can see the face up close. Can you see it? It's really, I'm having a hard time seeing it. But he says it's kind of scary. So we might stop making that particular Buddha and look for one that's a little less scary.
Well,
but I like it.
That's bigger, where we can see the lines clearer. His
he's very tiny, right?
Yeah.
But
so
Buddhas,
if we do
Buddhas are very expensive molds, so
yeah. And
so
if
we bought $100 mold, we got a really nice Buddha.
Well, if we do them, he's going to be sold for more.
A lot more.
Than what we would for the tiny guy. Cole says, wow, same as me, I have 3 and been single for the same reason my children do. Thanks. B laughs it more and goes, well, he is supposed to have really huge, plump, long earlobes.
Oh, he does. He does.
That's the scary factor.
No, it's a grin.
It's his smile. It's because
they put teeth on his smile.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, he's got teeth on his smile.
That's weird.
I don't know. We can get it. Yeah. So they're. Anyhow, one lady suggested it might be he looked more like a vampire than a Buddha.
But the detailed work, his detail work, because he has such a tiny mold, his details
it's really hard to
are kind of hard to see and see them perfectly.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, the guy's got teeth showing.
That's weird. I've never seen a Buddha with teeth. I'll look at it later.
Okay.
Because if we don't go, we're gonna have to answer more questions.
Okay. Well, I need to go because I don't know.
Bob says, I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
One has been sold, Mom. I'm kidding. You don't have to buy. She also said earlier that you liked your necklace.
Oh, thank you. I like this one too. It's selenite, actually.
B adds because that represents longevity and bliss in Asian cultures, I guess.
Oh, okay.
No, not guess. That's a fact. Ha ha ha. It's cute. A cute laughing Buddha.
It really is.
Usually he represents with a lot of kids crawling all around him and a huge, huge laugh. I kind of love him.
Okay, well, he's very. If you know the history, he is kind of adorable.
He is.
But we've been trying different colors, so that we can get one that shows the detail, because he's very detailed.
He is, and it's kind of sad that he is so tiny in how detailed he is.
Yeah,
because he also has a golden. Not a coin, but a gold. It's shaped like a type of boat. I don't know what it's called with a lid.
I thought it was a bowl.
Yeah, it is, but it's kind of shaped.
Yeah, no, he's very detailed.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it doesn't show up, but
Jennifer says, I will buy some. LOL.
What I want to do, we have little bowls and plates that are tiny. I want to do them all the same color and sell them as altar pieces.
We also have boxes. He doesn't fit perfectly in as a box to close up, but for an altar piece,
it's kind of cute, cool.
It's a nice little words.
It's sort of like a frame.
Yeah.
So
It's a nice
anyhow,
little
Jennifer, we did send your box off to you last week or early this week. Was either early last. It was last week or early this week. We did send your art stuff off. So next week you should get a box, and it is a box.
Yeah. Bree adds, yes, I've never seen one so tiny. I've always remembered the Buddha, the big, where you rub his belly.
Yeah.
And he grants you
wishes.
Or happy
Yeah.
or financial.
We always used to do that. We'd
Yeah.
go to a Chinese restaurant and we'd leave coins for him.
Yeah, or rub his belly because that was good luck and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we can go on for like 3 hours talking about the stuff that we want to do and have done.
So, but yeah, I do. When we're trying to figure out which color makes the nicest, I kind of like the bronze myself, but that's because I like bronze.
We also have a pretty reddish silver Buddha too. The
one that fell down.
Yeah, the one that fell down.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that. There. Sorry about that. I just noticed it now. I just keep these because I do work here and sometimes I glue things and I'll
clamp
them together.
All right. So we're going to wrap this shit up.
We're going to wrap this stuff up.
B adds, yes, there's that too. I remember doing that as a kid. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you for the fun afternoon. I can't wait to see the things you sent out to us. Very excited.
Well, we did actually send a couple of boxes out because I just really liked them.
B finishes us off with, ha 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 ha. All right, this has been fun. I like the browns too.
Yeah. Okay.
And with that,
namaste. Namasko.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for being here. And Seven Ocean Sky, I hope that was illuminating if you're still there. Bye.
An hour and a half later.
I love B's enthusiasm.
Thank you.
And
you're welcome.
Thank you, Tay.
You too.